Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We are all painfully aware that Washington's financial control law, Dodd-Frank, is full of provisions that have nothing to do with protecting consumers or preventing another financial crisis. The SEC rule in question today is no exception. This politically motivated rule, tucked into a provision under the miscellaneous provisions of Dodd-Frank, fails to advance the core mission of the SEC, which is to protect investors, maintain fair, orderly, and efficient markets, and facilitate capital formation. Ensuring that payments by oil and gas and other mineral companies are transparent and accountable is a worthwhile public policy goal, but it's outside the securities law's core mission of investor protection. Not only should this rule and its enforcement fall outside the purview of the SEC, but the rule itself is fundamentally flawed. Like so many rules and regulations emanating from Dodd-Frank that harm our economy, it is more complex and costly than is required by statute, which calls into question the extent to which it meets the SEC's economic analysis requirements. The SEC itself estimates the cost for compliance at between $239 million to $700 million initially, and from $96 million to $590 million annually after that. I am also concerned that this rule could force companies to withdraw from certain countries. Among other things, some foreign countries have laws that prohibit the sort of disclosures called for in this rule. Since the rule provides no exemptions, American firms may be forced to abandon business ventures that provide jobs and opportunities for Americans. I understand that some opponents of our effort have tried to label the SEC's policy as an anti-corruption rule. It is important to keep in mind that nothing in today's resolution to repeal the rule undermines the ability of the SEC or the Department of Justice to fight corruption. Even without this rule, the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act remains in force, and any corrupt activities by Americans will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. The rule under consideration today, however, is unnecessary, poorly written, outside the core responsibilities of the agency, and it would impose significant cost on publicly listed companies with no discernible benefit. I urge my colleagues to support this resolution.